What's up, RBY Pokemon Challenges fam? This is Teo, coming at you with another run. We are going to be running a Moltres today. This is my first attempt at a run. Since my PC's fan has gone out, I have jerry-rigged up a solution that I hope is going to work. But this is a full test, because we gotta give this a good run through its paces, and hopefully we don't get any crazy blue screens of death or anything like that. But we gotta finish the Legendary Birds of Christmas. Moltres is the third and final. We already did Articuno and Zapdos. Zapdos I haven't put up on the channel yet because I still have to render it down before I can share it to you guys. And then Moltres, last one. So this is actually my second time doing a full game run with a Moltres. I did one over the summer that was never released to you guys, because that was just before I started making my new system and new overlays and everything. And I was a little bit frustrated with that run, because there's a simple solution to beat the game with Moltres. You just go Toxic Fire Spin and you win. It's that simple. That's really all you gotta do. But it's not a super interesting way to play through the game for sure. And yeah. Can we beat the game without having to go Toxic strats? Fire Spin is on our moveset from the beginning, so I think that's perfectly fine. Peck is pretty bad, but we will pick up Sky Attack if we ever get to level 60, which we're probably not going to get to here in a minimum battles run, but in an optimizing run could be a possibility. And then, yeah. We don't really learn a whole lot of other moves that are particularly useful. Fire Blast maybe could be good. Hyper Beam in an optimizing run might be the way to go if we were trying to avoid broken TMs. Otherwise, I mean, pretty much everything these Pokemon, these legendary birds learn is a broken TM outside of those few TMs. So yeah, we're just gonna have to see. Let's see how this goes. Let's get this one started. Oh, that's the Windows button. Rip. Okay, so, oh, hey, look, it even randomized in a Moltres at the beginning of the game. Sorry, that's complete coincidence, guys. That is not anything that I did. Believe you me. Okay, so I, and, going up against Christmas. So here we go. We are going to get our potion. Let's get out here. Let's get this Moltres. And yeah. Mr. Moltres is going to be actually, I think, pretty decent here in the early game. Yes, Fire Spin is only 70% accurate, but it is going to be at least decent against a lot of opponents. Since it is a wrapping move, it's going to do decent damage. Yeah, look at that. We're basically taking this one down just fine. Cool. Okay, so now we can get on out of there and just grab that potion, no problem. Let's make our way up north here. So we can just complete Professor Oak's little fetch quest and move on. Okay, there we go. That is our nice little Pokedex ready to go. So let's get into Viridian Forest and see how this one goes from here. Like, obviously the bug catcher is going to be no problem for any of these flying legendary birds. And let's see. Just a second, guys. I want to check something here. Okay. Okay, we are definitely going to grab the antidote because poison could be a factor at certain points in the game. Okay, and now let's get into this bug catcher fight. This should be fairly easy since Fire Spin will just hit it for multiple turns, And we managed to level up nicely to level 6. We are in the slow level up group, which is why it's going to be really hard to get to Sky Attack at the end of the game. Even getting to Agility at the end of the game is pretty hard with these Pokemon, but hopefully it will work out. Alright, time for Brock, and here the strategy is pretty simple. We are going Fire Spin the whole way. Fire Spin doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does more than Peck would do, certainly, and because it's a wrapping type move, we could, in theory, get through the Geodude without taking a single hit if we get good luck. But that's not happening here. Okay, so we do take down the Geodude though, and now we can use Fire Spin repeatedly here on the Onix. It is doing decent damage. He's used Bide, which is a problem. We get knocked out on the first attempt. Okay, let's try this again. So here, we just really need Fire Spin to hit, is the key point. It's not perfectly consistent by any means, but if we can avoid too many misses, and especially if we get nice long Fire Spins, we can use Peck when he's down to 1 HP because it's just a guaranteed hit. Okay, he's used Bide, so here I think I'll go Peck, just to try to avoid dealing too much damage to him, and we get knocked out that time too. Okay. I don't know, it might be better to just go for Fire Spin, even when he uses Bide. Okay. So far so good here. And he's on 1 HP. There we go. We get through the Geodude with no damage this time. Okay, he's used Bide, but I'm actually thinking that I'm just going to go for the Fire Spins here. He didn't deal that much damage even when he returned the damage to us, so yeah. Because Bide only counts the last hit of a wrapping move when it calculates how much damage to do. But now we have a problem. We have run out of PP. And we don't have any way to avoid attacking him while he's using Bide. Now we probably could have gotten through if we had gotten better luck with Fire Spin. We had quite a few misses there. But, I mean, misses are just kind of par for the course with this move. And it's not like it has a ton of PP, only 15 PP, so we really want those like 5-turn Fire Spins. If we can get them at least. Okay. It's not like it's doing a ton of damage each hit. The other issue is that Fire Spin can't burn. At least not in Gen 1. So now we have to hope that we can peck him down, and we did not get the luck to do that. But if we ever got a run where we got no misses from Fire Spin, this will go eventually. As long as we get nice long Fire Spins. Okay. These little dinky 2-turn Fire Spins are not what we're looking for. Hey, there we go. Finally, we get through. Okay, 4 resets there, but we do manage to get it, and we finished with very little HP remaining. But that's okay. That's okay. We didn't expect that to be an easy fight. And that's kind of a preview for the late game, because once we get to Giovanni, our strategy is going to be to use Fire Spin to get him into a range, and then hopefully knock him out. From there, it's going to be very similar to what we did with Dragonite. Because the value of wrapping moves in this sort of run is entirely from the fact that we can use them in order to whittle opponents down to a range where we can actually do stuff to them. Now, one of the big problems with Moltres in my mind is that it learns Leer at level 51. Leer is pretty much worthless. Like, we would much rather get a move like Flamethrower in this one. Why they decided to have this learn Leer just makes no sense to me whatsoever. It's probably one of the worst decisions as far as moves go. Move pool, move choice goes in Gen 1 in my personal opinion. Because it just doesn't make any sense at all. Like, what are you supposed to use Leer for here? Yes, I understand we've got a pretty decent attack stat, but still. Wouldn't we much rather use Flamethrower, Fire Blast? You know, like, I could understand they're thinking, oh, you'll teach Fire Blast to it, but, you know, it should still learn Flamethrower via level up, I think. Just one of the worst move pools via level up of any Pokemon in Gen 1, in my personal opinion. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna drop a save state there for routing. And we are on to the Super Nerd, so let's see how this goes. Our best move here is definitely just to go Fire Spin. Okay, and he's disabled Peck anyway, so we just have to go Fire Spin here. Okay, so now to the coughing. There we go. Took it down. Alright, and on to Jesse and James, where we can just use Fire Spin to whittle them down. And here we outspeed coughing. I'm hoping that Fire Spin will be enough to at least get it down into a range. There we go. And we take them down. So that section was fine, no problems. We can pick up the Great Ball, and we're doing this one as a minimum battles run, but I don't think we want to go too crazy on TMs still. But I do want to see what it takes to beat the game on minimum battles with a Moltres. Obviously, fighting Misty first would be a bad decision, so we're going to take on Rival 2 instead, where we're outsped by Spearow. And man, Fire Spin's inaccuracy is just maddening sometimes. Okay, but we do get through. We can get to Sandshrew, where, assuming we don't miss a bunch of times with Fire Spin, we can knock that one out. And we outspeed the Rattata, so we just need to actually land hits. That's all this comes down to. Landing hits. Growl's fine. Peck is also basically fine. Here, we'll just knock that one out. Fire Spin missed. Critical hit, quick attack. And we get knocked out again. It's just because we keep missing, though. It's one of those things. They changed in later gens so that Fire Spin would have the same type of accuracy as moves like Clamp and Bind. But in Gen 1, it's the least accurate of the wrapping moves. Here we did get a Sand Attack, which is pretty bad. But if we can just land the hits, there we go. Okay, so we get through Rival 2, but we're on 6 resets so far, so we're not ideal by any means. Let's just see. I want to see how my temps are doing here. Okay. Okay. Alright, I think we're doing fine on my PC right now. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Here we can just take on everything on Nugget Bridge. We're basically going to take on everything before Misty. There would be no logic to go and trying to fight Misty right away. That would be really bad. Alright. So we level up to level 16 there. Like, I think the strategy on Misty ultimately is going to be to level up as much as we can. Hopefully reach the point where we can outspeed Staryu at least. And use Fire Spin, even though it's resisted, in order to get into a range to one-shot it with Peck. And then on the Starmie, we're just really gonna have to hope for decent luck. Okay, we got through that, but we need to heal up. We're on low health from that last. But yeah, the other possibility is if we can get to a high enough level to even speed Tire out, speed Starmie, then that would be amazing. But we're pretty much going to have to take on everything in order to gain levels, just even to have a chance at that. And we're probably going to have to out-level it in order to have any shot. Okay. Confusion is really bad when you're trying to use Fire Spin. It's your strategy. Oh god. Okay, so here we are. No resets in that section, fortunately, so we can get our Charmander. Just gonna heal up a couple times and try to take on this Onix trainer. Here we're at a much higher level, so Fire Spin's actually gonna do decent damage per hit. Okay, and we take it down. Cool. Here we can take on this Nidoran girl, where I think Peck is doing enough damage now. Yeah, these are like 2-hit KOs, so let's get set battle mode in and take on this guy, where Peck should pretty well wreck this one. And we can take on the Oddish Lass. This should be a completely trivial fight. And we can just peck down that Pidgey, and there we go. Cool. So we're making decent progress here. I mean, 6 resets, considering how hard we would have expected Brock to be anyway, isn't really that bad. We could have easily had this number of resets on Brock. You know, Rival 2's a little bit trolly, but that's kind of par for the course. So, yeah, I'm still gonna put off Misty. We're only at level 18 right now. Let's heal up once here. We've still got a bit of a gauntlet in front of us, but I definitely think we're taking on Rival 3 before Misty. So here, we're going to use Peck on Machop, and I'm going Fire Spin on Drowsy, in spite of its high special, because I want to get it in a range where I can just knock it out. That time Fire Spin lasted long enough to just knock it out, but even if Fire Spin didn't, you know, we could get it in a range where we could just peck it once and have it go down. Basically the strategy with all of these. Okay, so next, Pidgey Girl. Quick attack does quite a bit, but it looks like 3 hits from Fire Spin is enough to knock them out. Otherwise, just a minimal Fire Spin, you know, 2-hitter plus a couple pecks. We can just take them down with 2 pecks is fine too. Okay, we outspeed this Spearow. That was a 3-hitter with Fire Spin. We outspeed the Raticate, and we can just peck it down. Cool. So that's all fine. This is all good. Now we're gonna definitely want to get a Max Potion and an Ether. We're gonna want to use that Ether on Fire Spin here, just so that we don't have to go back up to Cerulean before Rival 3. So let's just drop these items. Let's heal up and Ether, Fire Spin. Okay, so there we go. Let's try Rival 3. This one, I'm going to lead off with Fire Spin. We outspeed the Spearow now, so we're good to go there. We outspeed Rattata, that's a 2-hitter. We outspeed Sandshrew, which... oh, that slash is scary, but we take it down, okay. And now we outspeed the Eevee, so we just need the Fire Spins to connect. We've gotten sand attacked once, but we were able to peck it down from that range. And we are on through this section. So I'm going to go ahead and teach Charmander Dig, as I always do, and Cut, so that it can fulfill its role as our Dig and Cut Pokemon. And yeah, we may not end up needing a Fly Pokemon in this one, because we may end up just deciding that Fly on Moltres is the way to go. I also think Fire Blast is probably going to be required in this one. Okay. So here we are in Misty's gym. We have no choice. We have to go here. This Goldeen obviously cannot use any water type moves, but we're going to still just work it down with Fire Spin. Now, the question is, can we just take on Misty at this point? Do we outspeed Staryu, etc.? Let's check it and find out, because otherwise we have 2 rare candies in the bag. But otherwise, this could be a hard fight. Just saying. So we outspeed Staryu, that's good. Now, we definitely need to land enough Fire Spins on it to get it low enough that we can just knock it out like that. Okay, now Starmie is faster than us. And that was a critical hit. So we can't do anything there. Okay. Let's try this again. So here, Fire Spin. We just need to get Staryu into a decent range. Oh man, we missed. Okay, there we knock it out. And Bubble Beam, critical hit, just destroyed us. Okay. Let's just see if rare candies are enough here. Because the other possibility, of course, is... I mean, not ideal, but the other possibility would be to... whatchamacall? D6. Yeah, we're still too slow here. The other possibility is to go Bide here. We have the Bide TM. And why Bide? Well, because I think we could survive a couple hits from the Staryu. And then that could be the trick to getting through. Basically. The rare candies didn't really do all that much for us. And we can see Peck does that much. Guys, I think we have to go Bide here. Okay. So let's try this now. Bide strats for the win? Question mark? Regardless, we have to get Staryu in a range. And we got 2 Bubble Beams in a row, so that wrecked us. Okay, we take down Staryu just like that. She X defends. And we knock her out. See, Bide is perfectly fine there, but that's our first broken TM right there. Bide is really one of the strats that allows some of these fire types to get through Misty. And we've also seen other broken ways that it can be used, but I'm pretty sure the rare candies plus Bide is the required strat there, which is not great. That's, to me, whenever I have to use Bide in a situation, that is a pure indictment of the Pokemon's level up moveset. That is saying that this Pokemon's moves are not good, and there are so many TMs that you can learn in this section to help out that it's also pretty bad when your Pokemon can't learn any TMs other than Bide to help them out against Misty. Okay, well, let's get into the Lieutenant Surge fight, and you might say, well, why would you go fight Lieutenant Surge? Basically because I think I can get through him, but this might be another Bide spot. But it's also because the Rock Tunnel Hiker is going to be incredibly hard. Yeah, we need not Thunderbolt. We really need like Growl or something turn 1. Yeah, Thunderbolt just destroys us. Okay. Okay, that was bad. We just couldn't get him to hit us while we were using Bind. Okay, there we go. The critical hit Mega Punch was enough to knock him out. So, we can cut. Let's get the bike voucher and dig our way back to Cerulean. But basically we're saying on minimum battles, Moltres already fails to get the S tier. But that's kind of the same as all the legendary birds. They've all had to use at least one broken TM in order to beat the game. And in an optimizing run, these are Pokemon where I think optional battles will really help. Especially some Pokemon like Moltres, I think optional battles, if we took a bunch of optional battles here, we would be able to get through Misty no problem, I think. And avoid Bide, you know? So it's just on minimum battles that we definitely don't have a choice. We have to go Bide there because we don't outspeed. Fire Spin doesn't do enough. Peck definitely doesn't do enough. Not against the Starmie. So, okay, we're on to Rock Tunnel here, where these Pokemaniacs shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. I'm just gonna go Fire Spin on this one. Okay. Now, Slowpoke is not scary in the sense that it doesn't have any water-type moves. What makes it scary is just that it's so bulky. Okay, we managed to take that one out, though. Cool. I don't want to be confused, though, and I don't want it to, you know, disable anything actually good, so confusion will do decent damage, at least. Okay, we take that one down, though. Cool. Now on to this junior trainer, where we don't have too much to worry about against these grass types. We 4 times resist grass. It's definitely going to make it pretty reasonable to just go fight Erica right away. Okay, so time for the Rock Tunnel Hiker. I am going to pop an Ether into Fire Spin here, because I'm pretty sure this is my ticket through this fight. If I'm going to get through it, it's going to be because Fire Spin hits. And if we get hit by Rock Throw, that's pretty bad, because it's going to be 4 times super effective. I'm really scared of Giovanni in this one. Oh god. Okay, we're all the way to the Graveler. We might even survive a self-destruct at this point, I'm not sure. But we knock it out. Perfect. No resets on the Rock Tunnel Hiker. Alright, one more trainer, and then we're out of this section. So here, let's just go ahead and take that Meowth down, peck that Oddish, and we can just Fire Spin down. Or I guess we have to land 1 peck on that Pidgey in order to knock it out. Cool, cool. So, done and done. And now we can move on to... Where do I want to go? I think I want to get Fly. I think Fly is the key, guys. So here, I'm going to just whittle these little Clefairies down. It's about a 3-hitter with Peck here. Now, let's just see. Do we learn Swift? I mean, otherwise we probably want to get Hyper Beam anyway. Oh yeah, we do learn Swift, okay. Yeah, this is one where Hyper Beam might ultimately be the play, so... Oops, I think think it's more this way. Yes, cool. So we're going to sell things that we don't need in this one for money, because I'm pretty sure Hyper Beam's going to come into our plans eventually. So let's just get that TM. Okay, we've got 2 nuggets. I don't think I need Great Balls, because I think I'm just going to teach Fly to Moltres here. So here, this is one where we can't learn any of these TMs up here, but we're still just going to get them all. Okay, let's give this little girl all the drinks. Okay, just to turn around and sell all of these TMs. Yeah, we can sell that. Sell that. We'll sell the full restore in this one. And now we need to buy our fresh water. Cool. And like things like whatchamacall, things like the psychic TM we'll just sell because we don't need them. But yeah, as we go through some of these sections, we'll just make sure to pick up items so that we can ultimately get to Hyper Beam. I think that's the way to go. Okay, so here we can cut this tree down, just pop over here. We don't even need to mess with a wild Pokemon, just get HM2 for Fly. I don't think we even get to level 60 to learn Sky Attack, so Fly is going to be our best flying type move in this one, I do believe. So let's grab that PP up. I'm going to save PP ups for Fire Blast later on. And yeah, let's get into Erica's gym, where Fly probably does the most damage. Okay, we've been put to sleep. Set up Reflect, which was a big part of that. So we'll go Fire Spin instead. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, we're pretty much going to Fire Spin things into a range and then try to use Fly to knock them out is the game plan. In fact, I'm going to move Fly up and Peck down in my move order. Here. Okay, that worked. Okay, Fly wasn't quite a one-hitter there, but a two-hitter. And Fly's going to be a two-hitter here, but we're never going to lose that fight. There we go. Cool. So, Erica has gone down. And Giovanni is the scary one here, because we just can't learn a single move that's going to be effective against Giovanni's rocks. So it's going to come entirely down to Fire Spin luck. And really, the Onix is the scary one, because the Onix is the one that can basically wreck us by using Rock Throw. The Rhyhorn doesn't learn any rock-type moves. But it also has me scared for him in the late game, because that Rhydon is going to be pretty rough, I think. So I'm going to take on the Rockets other than Giovanni. Then I'm going to go take on Rival 4. Then I'm going to... and the Channelers over in the Pokemon Tower. Then I'm going to come back and fight Giovanni and have a couple of rare candies in my pocket. Okay, it's not quite a one-hitter, but a two-hitter. That is a one-hitter. Perfect. Okay. So, and we're gonna pick up items in here like crazy to sell, because there are lots of valuable items here. Vitamins and whatnot. We never use vitamins. Never, ever, ever. That's just weak. Too weak to use vitamins? Come on. Who uses vitamins? The internet goes crazy. Every runner uses vitamins. You're just lame. I know. I know. Okay. So let's get down to the basement. Let's fight Jesse and James here. And here, I think I'm going to go Fire Spin first on Coughing, and then we'll use Fly to knock it out. Fly should just take out Meowth. I think Fly's enough for Ekans. Yeah. No problem there. No problem at all. But now I'm going to execute my plan of not fighting Giovanni. Okay. We can instead go over here. Let's sell some items, because we don't want to run out of space in our inventory. There's no reason to learn Razor Wind in Gen 1. It doesn't have like an increased critical hit chance or anything like that. Gen 1 Razor Wind is garbage. Just garbage. Most of the 2-turn setup moves are garbage in Gen 1, but especially that. Okay, so I'm going to go Fire Spin here on the Fearow. And then Fly. I think Fire Spin's the only choice here against the Magnemite. Here against Shelder, it also doesn't have great special, so we can do that. Okay, it's used to withdraw a couple times because smart AI. That's right. Okay, now we are definitely going to use Fire Spin here because we don't want to get Sand Attacked into Oblivion. We had a nice Sand Attack miss there. Good. Okay, we get through that. No problem. Rival 4 is a joke. But now we have to make our way through these channelers. I don't think the channelers are going to be too hard because Fly can hit Ghost for some reason. So, you know, they don't have great defense. It all kind of works out. Okay, that's an HP up. There's going to be a Nugget up here. Going to be possible to get some decent money in this section. Let's Fly up. There we go. Fly just takes that Ghastly down. Okay, now we can dig out of here. And we can fly, but I'm gonna fly over here to Viridian so that I can grab even more useful items that I can sell for money. TM42. I believe that's the HP up, yes. And here, let's go back to Mount Moon, because I didn't grab the Mega Punch TM, I didn't grab the HP up. Definitely useful items when you're just looking to sell things for money. We're just grabbing things that we can sell, basically. You might be saying, why go all the way through? Because I can grab the Whirlwind TM that's right next to Cerulean. So, just another item to sell for money that I probably should have thought of before, but, you know, thought of it now, so no harm, no foul. Okay, so TM4, TM1, a couple of potions. Look at all this garbage that we can sell. We need 110,000 Pokedollars to be able to get access to Hyper Beam, but I mean, this is a pretty good start. And oh, we can get TM45 up north. Okay, so now we don't really have much choice. We have to take on Giovanni. So here I'm just gonna grab this coin case very quickly. Sorry, let me just check in. Okay. Just kind of hovering. Okay. Cool, cool. But this is a spot where we should at least, I think, buy TM33. TM33 is Reflect, and Reflect could help us survive against the Onyx. We'll see if we need it. We'll see if just using Fire Spin turns out to be enough. But basically the idea would be to use Reflect against Onyx. And then, hopefully, if it does hit, we don't take nearly as much damage. Because Reflect doubles your defense just when it's doing damage calculations. So it might take us from being like a 2-hitter to being a 3-hitter or something like that. But let's just see. Okay, so first things first, we want to go for Fire Spin. And Peck will just finish that off. Nice. Okay, critical hit Fire Spin is kind of nice on Rhyhorn. Okay, we take it down. Cool. Here, I think Fly is our highest damage output, so there we go. We take down Giovanni with no problem, so we didn't need to learn Reflect. That's always good when you don't have to go all in on the extra TMs, but it could still be useful later on in the game when we get to Giovanni and his gym. Could once again be the difference between a win and a loss against some of those Pokemon, so... Okay, so here we are at the top of the Lavender Tower. We're going to take on the Ghost Marowak. I'm going Fire Spin here to whittle it down, and we'll use Fly to knock it out. Cool. So now, Jesse and James time. I think Fly is enough for Meowth. It is. But then I think we need to at least go Fire Spin into Fly on Arbok. And ideally, we'll Fire Spin this one into a range, and then Fly to knock it out. Cool. So that worked. Nice. We can save Mr. Fuji. Let's get the Poke Flute. And let's just put any junk that we don't need into the PC. Oops, I still need the bicycle. Rip. Self Scope's no longer needed though. Lift Key also no longer needed. So let's just grab the bicycle back. Cool. Okay. Okay, just a second, guys. Okay, so here we are. We are going to just run away from that and relax. Okay, now I'm going to grab some items. There's that one. Cool. That's a nice max elixir right there. Here we can get the PP up as well. Nice. Cool. And we're through that section. Nice. I am going to take on Koga's gym first, because we have Stabfy, which will be super effective against Koga's team. So the big question is, how much does it do against these Drowsy? They're looking like 2-hitters, which opens up the... We should probably go for Fire Spin here. Fortunately, we have good specials, so even with our move disabled, we can just take that one down. Cool. Now we're going to pop out of here so that we can heal up. And let's just get into this fight now with this second juggler. So I'm going Fire Spin first. Ideally, I'd like to get these in a range where Fly can just one-shot them. Okay, we take that one down, and then Fly knocks that one out. Perfect. Okay, I'm still going to heal up again before I take on Coca. Now, the good news is we already outspeed all of the Venonats. And Fire Spin will also be super effective here, so in theory, excuse me, it should be possible to knock out a bunch of Venonats just with Fire Spin, but we could also Fire Spin them into a range and then use Fly. I'm not sure that Fly will be a one-hit KO, but we should test it for sure, but our special stat is higher. So here, okay, yeah, not a one-hit KO, but if we go Fire Spin even once here, it's pretty obvious that from there Fly will one-shot. So we just need to land it, and then there we go. And now double team. Oh, double team was what did it. If we didn't double team her, I think we win. Okay. Okay, critical hit. Fire Spin is also kind of nice. Toxic is not nice. Because I think our strategy, which is to use Fire Spin, means that we just take too much toxic damage. Okay. So we just need better accuracy luck than that. Okay, now Fly will do the job. Like, if we get Toxic, I think we just have to reset, though. Like, if we got Toxic all the way on the Venomoth, I think we'd be fine, but... Peck is fine there. Okay. Oh god. Nope, we're getting wrecked there because of Toxic. Alright. And there we missed and got Toxic turn 1. Rip. Okay, Fly will take that one down. Nice critical hit there. Takes that one down. Oh man. Back to the Venomoth, but just couldn't get through it. Okay. Okay. And we just get wrecked there. We might be best off just going Fly against the Venomoth when we get there. Okay. Okay, and Fly, we'll just take that one down. Okay, Toxic sucks, but... the double team, are you kidding me? Come on. He just needs to do anything stupid there and we win. I mean, don't get me wrong, Fly has a 5% chance to miss, but most of the time we would win there once we get him in that range. Okay, he double teamed there, but we managed to hit. And he double teams, rip. He just keep double teaming against us. Now he won't use Leech Life because his smart AI says that it's resisted. So we can't expect him to be that dumb. We just need him to do like an X attack or something like that. Okay. We just need the luck to actually hit here. And he just used so many double teams. God. Oh, you're such a troll. Honestly, this is probably a spot for hide. Oh man, but he gets the critical hit psychic. Oh man. Okay. Oh, there we got the fly miss. 5% chance there. Okay. Don't give me any more bad luck. Come on. Come on. Okay, psychic. One double team, but there we go. We finally take him down, but we're on 26 resets through Koga. That was bad. Bad. Okay, but that does mean that we can pop up here. We can take or make our way through this Safari Zone section. And that does mean we can get these items too, which means we'll eventually be able to get access to Hyper Beam. Because we will have enough money after selling all of these items. Okay, protein, skull bash, all basically garbage. And we're gonna try not to learn double team in this one, but we're gonna keep the TM just in case, because that could be the strat. Though I think if we go for any more broken TMs in this one, probably first is Toxic. Because just about anything that we couldn't take down with our moveset, we could take down with Toxic Fire Spin. It would almost certainly be the best strategy. Okay, we're going to teach Strength to Charmander so that we can get this rare candy right here. That was nice. Okay, and now I think we try the Rocket, or Silphco, rather, but try to finish the Rocket storyline here, but first, let's sell all the things we know we don't need. Protein. Okay, we shouldn't need to pick up any more items for money. We'll keep TM6 in our pocket just in case. That may be our next go-to if everything else fails. Okay, so up to the 5th floor we go. Got the elixir. Let's take on this one required rocket grunt here, where fire spin plus fly. Is that one down? Cool. Okay, so now we can make our way to Rival 5's room. We're going to give him a couple of attempts with our current moveset before we try adding anything else. But let's just see how this goes. So here, I'm going to lead off with Fire Spin on Sand Slash. See how much Fly does to him. Okay, did a decent amount, about half. Okay, and here we absolutely need to work this Cloyster into range. Oh, and he heals, you jerk. Okay, let's try this again. So if we can get this Sand Slash to a little less than half health... Oh, God, we're not continuing with the accuracy drop, no way. Okay, so if, like I said... Oh, and now we get poisoned. Are you kidding me? That's terrible when you're relying on wrapping strats. That's also not a great result. Okay, so let's get him below half health and then fly. Now... Here we can just peck. And then there's another one that we need to land Fire Spin on, is the Magneton. Maybe that wasn't enough. Rip. Okay, I think we can get through with our current moveset though. It's just a matter of Fire Spin not missing for one. Oh, and that slash does so much damage. Okay. That's all she wrote for that one. No way. Like, if we could use X accuracy, this would be perfectly fine. Okay. Oh, he survives? What? Did I get a critical hit that first time and not realize it? Okay. And here, yeah, Magneton, we really just have to land on the Fire Spins to knock it out, because it's going to resist all of our moves. It's got good defense, but yeah. Okay. So this is where I get out, because we don't have anything good on our moveset to use against Magneton. But Hyper Beam will at least help solve this problem by making it so that we can just hit that Magneton with a Hyper Beam. So let's just get a bunch of coins here. Okay, so we're gonna have to get 5,500 coins in order to buy ourselves the Hyper Beam TM. And the reason that I think this is the play is because we don't have anything good to use against Blaine either. So it's not like, oh, just go fight Blaine. No, like, Blaine's gonna be hard too, because he's gonna resist Fire Spin. And he's gonna speed us. And, you know, are we really gonna do enough damage with Fly? I don't think so. So we'd just be hoping for him to use bad moves. So we're gonna try the Hyper Beam strat here, and then our last ditch effort is the Toxic Fire Spin strat, and then our even more last ditch effort is Toxic Fire Spin Double Team, which is just incredibly broken. But, you know, if we have to go for it, we may just go for it, you know. That may just end up being the play at the end, whether we like it or not. You know, we gotta keep in mind, we still have Lorelei coming up. Bruno's not gonna be easy. Lance is not gonna be easy. So let's just see. Okay, so there's our 5,500 coins. And let's go ahead and learn Hyper Beam. I think we learned Hyper Beam over Peck for now. Bide could still be useful in the right spots, so. Alright, let's go here. Alright, so we're gonna save and let's try Rival 5 again. So, even with Stab, Fire or fly is going to be weaker than hyper beam. So it's just worth noting that we should be able to wear this one down. Okay, hyper beam is not quite a one-shot from there, so sand attack we just really can't have because of the low accuracy we already have with fire spin. But okay, now we just need to get this one a little below half health and let hyper beam do the job. Their Cloister we want to get fairly far down due to its resistance to physical moves. Okay, we managed to knock that one out. Okay, we use fly there. Okay, and hyper beam takes down the Flareon. So there we go. Hyper beam was the play there. But yeah, this is definitely not ideal by any means. Okay, so here, I think we can go fly. Hyper beam now because we got poisoned. Okay, and now let's use fly to take down Mouth. Cool. And I'm low on PP anyway, so I'm just gonna dig out, heal up, and then come back to take on Giovanni. The good news against Giovanni this time is he doesn't know any rock type moves, so we actually have an easier time in this fight. Compared to Giovanni 1 or Giovanni 3. Okay, so let's get in here to the Giovanni fight. Let's see how this goes. So we're just going to use Fire Spin here. I think we can finish off with Hyper Beam. Fire Spin here is perfectly fine, I think. Okay, here we definitely need to go Fire Spin because we don't really have anything else that's good. And Rhyhorn has good fence, so we're better off just exploiting its low special. Here when on low health, we'll use Hyper Beam to finish it off though. Okay, and there we go. We took on the Nidoqueen. Alright, cool. We can go just up to the 10th floor to get the rare candy here, and then we're basically done with this section. Let's dig on out, and I think we just take Sabrina. I don't think there's any reason not to take her on. She's just going to be random anyway, and Hyper Beam should do decent here. Okay, so we one-shot there, we did quite one-shot there. Okay, but we managed to take that one down. Now, and she goes hard on Psychic. If she hit us with Psychic once, I think Bot is enough to just knock her out. Okay. Critical hit Psychic. Rip. Okay, so we one-shot Ara. That was fine. Another critical hit Psychic. Okay. Okay. Just need Hyper Beam to actually hit Abra when we get that luck to not get hit by Flash. Okay. Okay. We don't have anything that we do there, unfortunately. Okay, Hyper Beam's fine there. Okay, so we get wrecked. Hey. Okay, there we go. We finally get through 44 resets, couple hyper beams was what it took to take the Alakazam. Okay. So now with that one going down, let's make our way back to Pallet Town. Now, let's go ahead and teach Surf and Strength to Lapras. And we can make our way over here to Pokemon Mansion. So, just see how this is. Once we get through Blaine, we should get access to Fire Blast too, and that could be very helpful. Not sure though. The benefit of Fire Blast is that we have good special, and Fire Blast, of course, would use that stat and would deal pretty strong damage. The stab bonus, I mean, it's pretty much our strongest move that we could learn at this point in the game. But the question is whether or not it's actually worth it. Also very inaccurate, so okay, well, let's just see. First things first, let's get through this quiz here. Okay, and we're through to Blaine. So let's just see how this goes. First things first, I think that I want to use Fire Spin on him. Maybe? Just test out ranges here. Okay, Hyper Beam is like a 3-hit KO here. I think we might just have to go Rare Candies, guys. I think this might be our only shot in this section. Because we're just so under-leveled. It's Blaine. So, let's see now at a higher level. We're still just slightly slower than this one. If it would oblige us with one badge boost, that would be awful nice. We get hit by Fire Spin, that was bad. Okay. Oh, and we missed, okay. Let's try this again. Okay, we got a Tail Whip there, that was good. That means that we now outspeed. Cool. So we're still outsped by Rapidash, which is not good. We need a couple of Tail Whips here. Okay, we get knocked out on that one. But yeah, a couple Tail Whips would do the job here. Okay. That was one Tail Whip. Okay, that's 2 Tail Whips. Okay, we should now be able to outspeed everything. But we actually have to hit with attacks. Okay. Come on. I'm kind of hoping for the tail whips here. We get knocked out that time. Here, I mean, we may as well just go bide. Okay, we knocked that one out. And the confusion is what wrecks me every time. We're just too slow here, is the issue. Okay, we won tail whip. That was nice. Okay. Okay, we got one tail whip there. Okay, that's the second tail whip that we're looking for. Okay, so we knocked that one out. Now we outspeed Rapidash. And Fire Spin refuses to hit when we need it to. We're kind of intentionally extending the fight against Ninetales, trying to get the tail whip. I think we just have to reset there. And I'm worth 3 there from Flamethrower, in spite of being fire type. This is kind of par for the course when it comes to the Blaine fight, though. His Flamethrowers are just way too OP. Okay, we knocked that one out. And critical hit to take down. Okay. 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 We just need him to go crazy with the tail whips here, basically. Okay. He's just deciding to use everything except tail whip. Okay. Okay, we got the first tail whip that we were looking for. Okay, that's the second tail whip that we were looking for. Cool. Okay, so we knocked that one out. Now we outspeed Rapidash, we just need to actually land enough hits that we get it in a range where Hyper Beam... we missed and he used Growl on us. That's bad, guys. We miss again. Like, if he doesn't Growl on us, we knock him out. But you know, first we need not to miss with everything. This is so stupid. Okay, that's the first tail whip that we needed. We still need one more tail whip from him though. Here I'm just flying though, because once we get him in that situation, okay, we have no chance there. Okay, we got the first tail whip already. So come on. Okay, there we go. 2 tail whips. So now we just need to get this one down to about half health. Hyper Beam should finish it off there. Now, same here. Just get it down to about half health. Okay, we took that one down. We missed with Hyper Beam the first time. Okay. Okay, and we got a critical hit. So there we go. We finally get through on 62 resets, but that was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so we can go up to Viridian now, but I think we're going to have to learn Fire Blast over... I think over Bide. Right, I think this is our final learned move set, assuming we don't go any more broken TMs. Right, Toxic is still on the table, as is Double Team, but my hope is I don't have to go that far. My hope is that I can just use this set to whip things down. Like, look how much more damage Fire Blast does than Fire Spin anyway. Here flies more than enough for these ones. And we have to remember, on Giovanni, the first Pokemon for flying types is free because Dugtrio can't hit flying types, but it's everything after that that we have to worry about. So, first things first, I'm going to slap all of my PP-ups into Fire Blast here. And I'm going to heal up. And really, the one I'm most worried about is the Rhydon. Because if Rhydon hits us even once with Rock Slide, it's just it. That's the end of the battle. Because we could have full HP and I guarantee it will still be a one-hit KO. Okay, that was nice. Okay, that was also nice. Now we are fast enough to outspeed Nidoqueen, but we need to be able to actually, you know... Oh, Sand Attack, are you kidding me? They are giving us a bunch of badge boosts, which is nice, but... Hey... Not enough. Okay. The Sand Attack was the issue, guys. And, you know, not a one-hit KO from Thunder, but if we can't land any Fire Spins, that's basically it. Okay, so we knocked that one out. And we do outspeed Nidoking. That's good to know. So we just need better luck, basically. Here. We're down to 4 HP, so we absolutely have to hit everything from here on out. Okay. Okay. A Thunder can also miss. Thunder has the same accuracy as Fire Spin, so... Okay, we're 2 right on. But now we really need Fire Spin to do what we need it to do. He missed with a Rock Slide, that was very good. And it just wasn't quite enough. I thought he might be in the range, but we just couldn't knock out the Rhydon there with Fire Blast. Okay. So now, Fire Spin, please do your thing. Okay, I think that one's HP is low enough. Okay, it's a critical hit Fire Spin. So that did enough. Now we just need... Okay, he Guard Spect, that was good. Okay, he missed with Rock Slide, which was really good. I think we just need him a little bit lower. There we go. Okay, finally we get through Giovanni without having to go more broken TMs. Okay. So we've only used 1 broken TM so far, which was Bide. But we still have Lorelei coming up. Oh god. Lorelei's gonna be bad, guys. I am not looking forward to that. So here, let's take on Rival 6. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to this whole section of the game. So we're going to lead off with Fire Spin. Here I think we can just go Fly and finish that one off. Going Fire Blast there. Going Fire Blast here. It's not quite a one-hitter, but okay. We were just able to knock it out with Hyper Beam from there. Okay. Hyper Beam should do the job right there. Okay, we got poisoned, but we get through. Cool. Alright, so we have completed Rival 6. We've got to do a little bit of housekeeping because we've got to go get everything from the power plant. This is like my standard route, guys. Every time, go to the power plant, get the good stuff there, and hope and pray it's enough, you know, to get through the Elite Four with this Pokemon that is really in a bad situation here. But the whole thing is, like, the no TMs run with this will be possible, theoretically. The problem is that it's just going to be so bad that, you know, you would need to use all your PP ups and Fire Spin, and then always have Fire Spin hit. Which is a pretty tall order. We're talking, insanely strong luck. Like that last fight against Giovanni was incredibly lucky. We missed one of the turns that we missed with Fire Spin. He used a guard spec, and one of the turns that we missed with Fire Spin, he missed with Rock Slide. Otherwise, we lose. Because doesn't matter if we're on full health, one Rock Slide will definitely KO us there. Because it's 4 times super effective, and stab, and right on attack stat is so high, and we're under leveled relative to the competition. Like, it's just, there's no way that we get through that. So, yeah. So here I am going to get the rare candy, but I'm also going to pick up Sky Attack in here, which I forget if it's this first TM right here, or if it's later on, but regardless, we will get Sky Attack in here, just to have it. Could be a spot where that becomes the play over Hyper Beam, because it's stab, and, you know, if it's effective against, like, here we don't need that, so let's grab that now. Yes, that is Sky Attack, okay. Like, Sky Attack isn't great, but there could be a situation where it is the play. Obviously it can hit ghosts and Hyper Beam can't. It's stab, so it will always do more damage than Hyper Beam, but yeah. The whole point of Hyper Beam is really about Pokemon that resist flying type moves. Okay, let's get past that cool trainer, good. Alright, we're on to the Elite Four, where this is gonna be hard. Okay, I'm gonna buy a bunch of full restores. We've got some max elixirs and elixirs for PP. Let's get into this and find out how this goes. Starting with Lorelei. Oh god. So here, I definitely think we need to start off by hitting her with Fire Spin. Now that she's asleep, I think we can try Fire Blast strats. There we go. So here, we can hopefully whittle this Cloyster down and Fire Blast it. Now, this is probably the scariest of all of our Pokemon, because in this version, Slowbro knows Surf. Hyper Beam? Okay. Fire... Oh, we get Frozen Solid, are you kidding me? God. Okay, we are getting just wrecked on that one. Everything was good up until Jinx, where we got Frozen Solid. If we don't get frozen by Jinx, I think we're golden. Okay, now Fire Blast was a 2-hitter there, so yeah, I think we just go for that. Clamp missed, thank God. Otherwise, that would have pretty much been all she wrote, I think, for us. Okay, we survived 2 hits from Clamp. If it's a 5-hitter, though, I don't think we survive. Okay. Withdraw is bad, because that means that Slowbro has much, much more defense. Surf nearly destroys us. Yeah, Ice Punch. I think Jinx is always going to go Ice Punch because of our flying type. So we need to have enough HP to tank an Ice Punch, and then Flames or Fire Blast should, keyword being should, take that one down. And we just can't land a hit on the Cloyster. Okay. And there we just can't land it on Dugong. Okay, take down Dugong that time. Fire Blast takes one down, good. Surf does so much damage. Fortunately, this one won't use Amnesia, but it will use Withdraw. And we get knocked out. Okay. Okay, take that one down. Okay, take that one down. Some nice long fire spins, please. Oh man, we just landed the hit. That's an auto reset every this turn 1 against the Dugong. Okay, Fire Blast takes that one down. Here I'm just gonna go for one Fire Spin there, and then Fire Blast takes that one down. Hyper Beam was just a little bit too weak to finish it off. Okay, she uses another. The super potion spam. Okay, but we do take it down. Okay, full health here. We're not frozen. Cool. And we miss on Lapras. God, this is so bad. Okay, that one goes down. Oh, it's so close to knock one-shotting there. Okay, we knocked that one out, but then Ice Punch gets us. Okay, so I have 2 rare candies that I'm gonna pop right now, just to have slightly higher stats. And thinking we want the PP up in Fire Spin so that we have more Fire Spins to use. Okay. Can't have that though. Fire Blast will take that one down. We just need to land the one Fire Spin and then Fire Blast there. And now, this is just very, very slow, but we've gotta whittle Slowbro down. Because Surf is so scary. And Fire Blast just wasn't enough to knock it out. Fire Blast will do the job there. One Fire Spin here into Fire Blast, good. Okay. We like that critical hit. We don't like that withdraw. I mean, don't get me wrong, when I miss, I prefer withdraw to surf, but it just makes very little difference when we just can't land anything. That critical hit just means an auto reset, because I think Jinx still outspeeds us and is still going to hit us with a fire or an ice punch. So we have to have enough HP to survive there. We just can't hit anything. Come on. Okay. We'll take that clamp miss. We miss, get surf. Miss and get withdraw. Just get wrecked there. But yeah, I mean, we basically have to get some pretty godlike luck here. Oh, we missed with the fire blast. Yep, that's all we wrote there. Okay. Okay, she used a super potion, which was good, because that just let us hear the next turn. Knock out the cluster. Now, come on. Don't miss. Oh, withdraw, okay. So we have to get it to an even lower level of health to have any shot. We just can't even like fire blast. Come on. Okay. Okay. And we just couldn't. We didn't have enough PP left at the end to blow that one down. Okay, we like rest. Okay. The bird is kind of good, because that means he's taking damage. We're kind of doubling up on damage there. Okay. Because that might be the strategy. As stupid as it is to go for the fire blast burn on the Slowbro. Since we know at that point that it would take double damage like that. While we're using fire spin. So if we can get the burn with fire blast, that's probably the best situation. Okay. Used rest, which is fine. We'll just fire blast it down. Okay. Okay, we like that it used withdrawal there. Okay, so we take that one down. Full health to Jinx. But we couldn't land Fire Blast. God. We were hoping that it will use rest after this. Okay, good. Fire Blast takes that one down. Oh god, come on. Her beam. Oh, we need it to actually use Wrath, come on. Dugong loves to use rest after getting damaged. Okay, Fire Blast, cool. Oh, and we can't even land a hit here. This fight just needs so many things to go right. Like here we are at 100 resets. Look at that critical hit bubble beam. Just, you kidding me? Like, bubble beam, not that strong of an attack. But you rest. Yeah, it tells you to rest. It's pretty much GG. The reason I'm doing this is to try to manage my PP better for later in the fight by having more fire spin still available. In fact, I should just do that and hope that it was rest. Turn 2. Just to fly. Nope. This is a strat that I was using before with some other runs, but she has to oblige me. Okay. I'm probably just messing around too much, guys. Okay. But the whole point is that no matter what we do, we're just gonna have to get incredibly lucky to get through this one. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have lots of fire spin PP left, so we definitely need to get this one down fairly far, but there we go. Okay, finally, 111 resets to get through Lorelei. But I mean, it makes sense. Like, nobody would have expected that to be an easy fight. Oh, man. And that's hardly the end of our problems here. But here, I'm gonna go Elixir here. Alright, let's get into Bruno, where my strategy is pretty simply to go Fire Spin first, Fire Blast to knock him out. Here we can go Fly on the Hitmons, Hyper Beam, Fire Spin, Fly. Okay, Fire Spin, Fire Blast. Okay, let's go Fire Blast there. Cool. The critical hit Fire Blast took him down. So Bruno was not a problem, thank God. Oh man, some of these are just so bad, guys. Okay, we're gonna slap an ether on this one, and let's use a full restore on this one. Get into the Agatha fight. Okay. Okay, that was a nice crit. Okay. Okay, so we get beaten by Agatha on the first attempt, but that was pretty good considering we were paralyzed. Fire Blast takes that one down. Fire Blast is like a 2-hitter there. Fire Blast is... Okay, we take that one down. Now Hyper Beam does the job. There we go. So, second attempt to get through Agatha wasn't easy. It was very close, but we did get through. Alright, now we need to heal up, and we need to get into Lancey Boy. Now the strategy here is clearly going to involve pretty much everything here, but Fire Spin's going to have to come into effect here. Let's see what we can outspeed. I mean, look how little damage we're doing here, but we don't really have a choice to sit here and just spam Fire Spin on the Gyarados because Hydro Pump. Now, we could go for is a burn and hopefully survive. Like, we gotta keep in mind, we could get the burn here with Fire Blast turn 1 and then go into our Fire Spins. You can burn water types. Nothing stopping us from getting the burn here. Like, we can survive a non-critical hit Hydro Pump. This is the whole point. Or Hydro Pump could miss. Okay, come on. So there are the advantages that he's going to take burn every turn as well as our Fire Spin, and now Hyper Beam should take that one down. Now we outspeed the Dragonair, so... Okay, and it wasn't quite down far enough to knock out with Fire Blast. We should be using Hyper Beam there though, shouldn't we? Okay, we're missing now. We're in a very similar situation to Charizard, trying to get the misses here, and in our case, trying to set up a burn. Okay, we got the burn, but we couldn't land the Fire Spin after it. And we just missed the fire spin again there. Okay, there's the burn again. Man, we just cannot land a fire spin for our lives now. Oh man. Okay, that's... We can see that it looks like Hyper Beam does about half here. I wasn't paying attention to whether or not that was a crit or not. Hyper Beam. Okay, let's see how much... Rip. Okay, Hyper Beam does about 3/4 there to the Dragonair. We just missed the range there. Has to be a little bit less than half. Okay, that was a misclick using fly there, but, you know, figured I'd just see how it went. Okay, we take that one down. Now we just need to get this one down. Oh, that's so close. It just needs to be a little bit lower. So that's probably a range there. Okay, there, that's good enough. And then Hyper Beam takes down. Okay. So we're starting to figure out the ranges here. But we need to start by getting the luck to get through these first 3 Pokemon. Okay, there is the burn that we needed. Okay. Okay. We get wrecked there. Like the ideal run, we get Fire Blast with a burn and he misses Hydro Pump turn 1. That's the ideal situation, right? So Fire Blast, burn, Hydro Pump, miss. Very, very unlikely to happen, but it would be the absolute ideal. Because then we'd be going into turn 2 on full health with him burned. Oh man, and we missed the range there. I was jumping the gun. Okay, burn. But yeah, I think we really need to focus in just on getting through this first Gyarados first. Okay, so we're through Gyarados on full health. Because the other issue that we have is the last two Pokemon. Of course, are going to be the toughest. Okay. Like, we need to get burn on the Aerodactyl, I think. Because burns cut the opponent's attack stat in half, so... Oh, and we missed Hyper Beam, are you kidding me? Right, alright. Yeah, see, I think the only way we get through this is to get the Fire Blast, Burn, and the Hydro Pump Miss turn 1. And the reason I say that is because we still have to get through the last two, and we need enough Fire Spins for the Dragonite, I think, to even have a shot. Because I don't see how we survive a turn against Aerodactyl when we're on such low health. Man, and we keep getting the burn turn 2 when he missed for turn 1 and then we burn him turn 2. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the critical hit, but we've gotta get the burn turn 1 and the miss, which is just a confluence of a lot of luck. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to Hyper Beam. See, there we get burned, but he gets a critical hit on us. We need the opposite of that. Give us a miss. Man, we just cannot get him to miss the same turn that we burned him. That double team toxic combo might be what's required here to get through in any reasonable number of resets. I mean, let's just try this a couple different ways. Like, I'm going for this burn strat, but it's clearly just not working out. So, back to the fire spin strats. Like there, the issue is we actually have to land all of these fire spins in a row in order to get him to low enough health that we can finish him off. Okay. Oh, sorry, he missed. I didn't need to reset there. I jumped to the gun when I saw my fire spin missed. But still. Because I'm pretty sure we can't take a single hit from that hydro pump here. Because we still have to have enough health to get through Aerodactyl, which is always going to outspeed us. There's nothing that's going to badge boost us here. Because of our typing, Gyarados will never use Leer here. It's only going to use Hydro Pump 100% of the time. And both of the Dragonairs are going to try to use what they think are super effective moves. Ice Beam and Thunderbolt and Thunder Wave against us. Which means that we don't have any real way of getting through this section, or we don't have any way of outspeeding the Aerodactyl. We're 3 levels too low, or 3 levels short of being able to get agility. Otherwise that would be the strat, agility, and then we could outspeed Aerodactyl. And then that would help a ton, of course, but yeah, nothing's gonna badge boost a fire type here. Especially a fire flying type here. Okay, Hyper Beam does take that one down, finally. Here we have to get this in a range, and then, okay, Hyper Beam takes it down. Okay. We missed. It's probably not the end of the world, because we can still survive a hit here, but not if it's a critical hit Hyper Beam though. Alright guys, I think Double Team is the only solution here, because Double Team is the only way that we can get badge boosts. I don't think we need to go Toxic, but I think we just bypass Hyper Beam. We'll let Fly do the job eventually. But here, Double Team. Okay, we take a Hydro Pump. Now, we've got bad boosts. don't think we go all in on the double team here against Gyarados. I think we just try to set a couple up. Okay. I don't know, maybe we do go for all of them on Gyarados. We can survive 8 at least. 3, 4, 5, 6. Fly? Does about half now. Okay. Fly? Not quite. Okay, we still need to go with 1. Now we outspeed Aerodactyl. And this is the whole point, like, Badger's Glitch is just so broken in Gen 1 that this is the reason why you would consider Double Team to be broken. It's because of Badge Boosts. Okay, we need to get this one down just a little below half health, it looks like. Okay, there we go. Right, we take him down. Finally, but I mean, we had to go double team to do it, which is pretty bad. And it's one of these situations where probably if we leveled up a couple times, we would be able to get through that without double team by getting to agility, using agility so that we could guarantee that we outsped everything. Maybe getting lucky to get a miss from the Gyarados and then going from there. Alright, so into the champion, where I already feel defeated because we've used 2 broken TMs in this run. The strat is clearly double team. Like, we've got it on our moveset, there's no reason not to use it. Okay, now we can go fly here. Now I'm going Fire Blast here. Going Fire Blast there. Going Fire Blast there. Now I'm going Fly. Okay, he uses Reflect, so we'll just do this. Okay, and there we go. So we have gotten through the game on 187 resets. We used 2 broke TMs, double team and Bide. We had to use Bide on Misty and we had to use double team on Lance. And then we added Fire Blast, Fly, and Hyper Beam. So that's 23 points off from TMs. And then 18.7 points off from resets. So minus 41.7. Yeah, this is like a 58.3 the tier list. Oh god. It's bad, guys. It's bad. But that is a legendary bird of Christmas completed on minimum battles. So take that for what you will, you know. What have we found? We've discovered that legendary Pokemon in Gen 1, when it comes to solo challenges, are bad. Really, 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 really bad. Especially when you try to do them on minimum battles. It's just, you know, 0 Ds plus minimum battles. They're not getting through without TMs. They're not getting through without using broken TMs. So there's only one source of possible redemption for this one, which is we have to go and fight against Mewtwo and see how this goes. Mewtwo may just destroy our Moltres, but hey, it's what we had coming. But the other thing to keep in mind is that with these legendary birds, they don't necessarily even reach the level in a solo challenge without optional battles to get agility at level 55. So you might be thinking that they have a badge boosting move, but I don't think we've gotten a single one there. Basically, because I don't think we got Zapdos there. I think Zapdos we had to use rare candies earlier, and the only way that they could ever get to that level, like Mewtwo got to that level, was basically because Mewtwo didn't have to use any rare candies earlier in the run. Now, we could debate whether or not we needed to use the rare candies before Misty, but using them on Giovanni, using them on Lorelei, was pretty cut and dry. They had to be used because we were just getting wrecked. And it just isn't enough. Anyway, let's see if our Phoenix, our Moltres, can manage to get through Mewtwo. Okay, we've managed to burn Mewtwo. Oh, and we get through on the first attempt. Nice. Okay, but 187 resets, 2 broken TMs, 3 non-broken TMs. Minimum battles, but it's bad. We're gonna have to come back and optimize these ones, but I may end up just releasing these 3 as the Legendary Birds of Christmas. Just as a 3-in-1 or something like that. Like, you know, which of the Legendary Birds does the best on, you know, minimal battles, since Zapdos doesn't beat Brock on minimal battles, but we did minimal battles from there on. Probably interesting, but I don't know. I'll figure out what format to put these out on. Not sure how much time I'm going to have to edit it, guys, so these might just end up coming out as is. We'll see. But anyway, I hope you guys have a Happy New Year, a Merry Christmas, and it looks like my temporary solution for PC has worked. My tips are not terrible. Hovering about 80. And, you know, it's not like this is the greatest thing ever, but I think it's fine. Hopefully in the new year I'll be replacing this fan so that this will be much smoother. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Later.